Oh my God, guys, I did not press the live button. I've been sitting here this whole time. I've been talking to you guys for like 10 minutes. How long has it been? At least 10 minutes. Everybody's been in the stream. I've been talking to you guys, and I forgot to hit that live broadcast. God, I gotta start talking all over again. So zip your lip, zip your lip, zip your lip. No one even knows you're here yet. Let's wow. No technical difficulties, BB. Hold on a second. No technical difficulties. It's just it's stupidity. Okay, so let's start over. Pretend none of this happened. You guys, just wait a second. Let's do this over. Cat, you got to be quiet. No, hush. Let me scroll down to the intros. I won't do the 30-second timer. Just imagine the 30-second timer. Okay, I only did a couple seconds of the timer. There. That was the beginning. Oh my God, I've been babbling for 10 minutes. And now I don't even know how am I going to go back and retouch on every little thing I said? Okay, Cat, this is what I think I first happened. Cat, I said your name. It doesn't mean come here. Now that was what I first said, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I can't believe I have been talking for like 10 minutes thinking I'm live. Holy crap. All you guys, there's so many people in the room now that are just witnessing failure. YouTube failure. So, BB3. Okay, first, let's start all over again. Man. Shout outs. Mary Jones, thank you for being the very first one in the room tonight. I am so happy. I can't believe this, man. I just can't believe it. BB3. Trust me, everybody that's in here, right? Everybody from BB3 to Lily, Wink Wink, Gypsy, Avenger RV Adventure, to Tommy Travels, to Avenger RV Adventure. Let's see here. Oh my God. Scrolling. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone, who I was just praising his Sunday sermons on YouTube or on Facebook, and his amazing hot sauce. Holy crap. I can't believe I did that. Wow, there's so many people in here. Hey, Terry. How are you doing? Okay, so. Hey, Linda Barker. How are you doing tonight? So, man, I am such a doofus. Okay, so let's get into it. So this stream will be 10 minutes shorter than normal because I already did the first 10 minutes. I'm going to blame it on the producers. That's what I'm going to blame it on. So right now, hold on a second. One time I came in, I'm Blue Crew. Next time I'm not. Hold on. So you're not a moderator. Hold on. I'll fix that. I don't know why you're not a moderator. So how do I do this? I click here. I'm gonna rectify that. So Mary Jones, add moderator. How come you're not a moderator? I always thought you were a moderator. Well, I just fixed it. I never made you a non-moderator. Oh well. So hopefully that fixed it. You are a moderator, and I'm gonna have a favor for you because you're a moderator. So I got a favor to ask you in just a second because I got to redo some of the stuff I've already said. RV Kids, hello to you guys, and tell your youngins that their TikTok is doing pretty good. I do watch all the TikToks the kids put out, so it's really what the heck. Okay, so getting back into everything that you guys didn't hear, but I was assuming you were hearing. Okay, back to the original story. So back in 2013, Google Glass had a huge program. It started out with 500 Google Glass Explorers or something, and went up. It was a small group of people Google put together that through a kind of we were guinea pigs, and we volunteered to be guinea pigs, and one of my friends and your friends, Chara Kelly, out in Alabama came up with the hashtag Glass Family for Google Glass. We were Glass Family, kind of like YouTube family, right? And we all became pretty tight, a lot of us. And it's been since 2012, 2013, like Jen Vargas, the person sitting over here, and a large group of people. We became really, really tight. And one of my besties has decided to come on down to Florida, hop in the truck with me, and travel the country and see the sights. Some crazy, and we've seen some stuff already.
We've seen things.
Yeah, we've seen some stuff. And she's starting a YouTube channel. She had one in the past, had quite a few subscribers. She's a female. Females always get the subscribers. Life is not fair. But she shut that channel off. It wasn't what she wanted to do. And so now she's starting a new channel. And I would like one of my moderators to, if you could, hunt down Steph, Steph. I'm getting it. After 15 years or however long we've known each other, I'm getting it.
Graffiti.
Steph's Graffiti Across America. So she's riding with me. We're going around to cities, major cities, and getting video of different graffiti and graffiti walls, choo-choo trains, anything she could find graffiti in major cities, and doing a YouTube channel on it. And that's just one of her playlists. She's got other ideas that to me sound amazing, and I can't wait for her to get that stuff out there. Right now, it's just a couple little short videos, and but it's gonna go. We're gonna get it going. And like I was saying, when I thought I was recording, back in the day, she would complain. She would call me on the telephone. I can't watch your videos all that. You put out 15-minute videos. You put out 30-minute videos. We're Americans. We don't have attention spans like that. Yet, over the years, I kept on keeping on making those long, super long videos. And I'm going to try and get her into that too. So rather than just those quick 2 and 3 minute videos. Because I believe the longer videos... There goes a reefer. I don't know if you guys heard it. I'm not on my regular microphone, by the way. It's in Cousin Eddie. I'm just using the camera mic right now. So if there's background noise, I apologize. But she's riding around with me, and we're going to be doing that stuff. And tomorrow, going over to Metropolis, getting the ghost cam set up once again, because the plug came unplugged. That's why I haven't been live from that recently. And so I'm going to stop in Metropolis, see Mansion Mom, get some coffee, and talk about the restaurant a little bit and try and get things organized for the but for the Superman celebration coming up. And we're going to get all that all set up tomorrow. So there will be a ghost cam post-mortem paranormal camera live stream sometime this week. And it'll be posted like a week or a couple days before, so you guys will have time if you're interested in that stuff. Anyway, so hold on a second. Let me, before we get to what she's doing here tonight, and to tell you the idea we had, well, it was actually her idea. Let me get to some comments because they are zooming through here, and I am not paying attention. I'm not like Box Van D. She gets like a big stream of people, and it's just going like this. I don't know how she keeps up. Me, I get just a little bit, and I can't keep up. Okay, so... let's scroll up here a little bit. Jen Vargas is here. That's another Google Glass family member right there.
Hi, Jen.
Did you hear that, Jen? Steph said hi. And I did get your message, and I know that the Oculus battery pack noggin thing is in, but I prefer the one you have. I don't need the expensive one, so we'll discuss that later. Okay, I said hi. Oh, Susan, or I don't know what part of New Horizons this is, but I've been seeing you in streams lately, and I've been meaning to say hi, but sometimes they're always going through. Whose stream were you in the other day? I was in. Oh my God, I was in some. The other day I was just catching up on streams. Anytime someone was going live, I was in there. Only one I've been missing that I need to start catching again is Campfire with Teresa. I need to get back into that group. And I need to hit some of your streams and videos. I've been seeing a lot of your posts on other social media networks. Just, it's been hectic, girl. It's been hectic. As a matter of fact, no. I was showing Steph yesterday the video where you won the date with Gus. And I still bust up laughing when when Mark is in the background and he goes, no, that was a pregnant pause. And then Tommy Travels goes, wait a second, Gus, no one's getting pregnant here tonight. And I still bust up laughing because Mark comes out of character. It was just hilarious. So I was showing that, and then you came on and won, and your British accent, perfect. Let's see here. Mary Jones says, I can't do links. I only have a phone. Sorry. Well, that's okay. I'll put it in the description after the video post, unless someone else can find it and drop it for me. It would be great, because I don't know because I'm using StreamYard. I don't know who the moderators are. I'm assuming BB is, and maybe New Horizons, maybe, and as a matter of fact, Lily Gypsy I think is, and probably I think everybody in here's a moderator. I don't know. Oh, yep, there is. BB just put it in there. Steph's channel right there. So if you guys would click that and subscribe, I promise there's going to be some great content coming. And if not, I'm going to leave her in a Walmart parking lot.
No.
Yeah, that's where you're going. All right. So what is going on is, that was such a fun live stream, Susan says. It was, and we need to talk to Mark and Tommy, which Tommy is in the stream tonight, about getting a love connection going, a game show, the love connection, because we already had the dating game. Now we have to do the love connection. Find out where Gus took you on the date. We don't know nothing about that date yet. And I want to find out what happened. Where does Gus take a girl on a date? Is he a gentleman? I don't know. I can't imagine he would be, because he's a puppet. Anyway, so this is what Steph's idea was tonight. And I think I'm going to turn the tables on her channel if I can figure out how to go live from hers. We're having a problem with Creator Studio on her end. She can't do thumbnails, can't do that stuff because you have to have Creator Studio. But there's something wrong there where we can't get the Creator Studio working. But I'm going to turn the tables on her maybe next week and do a live on her channel doing what she's planning on doing to me tonight. So the plan is, she came up with 19 off-the-wall questions. I have no idea what they are. She's just going to fire them off. She wants straight answers, no
BS.
No BS, and be totally honest. And I'm really hoping none of them are any of them embarrassing?
I wouldn't say they're embarrassing questions.
You got to speak up. The micro. Can you guys hear her okay? I'm just making sure, because we do have a reefer running. Just fire it up. Gus is a gentleman, RV kids. Hold on. Gus, gentleman, question mark? That's what I'm saying. Buckeye Kitty, hello. Hello. I'm assuming. I've been talking to Buckeye Kitty. She's getting ready to take a little road trip up to where I've been going a lot lately. So that should be fun. Get a meet up and maybe get some pizza with all the kids. Yeah, Gus, I don't know if he's a gentleman or not. New Horizons says, it was a secret romantic date with Gus. We don't kiss and tell. Oh, Gus would tell. You know Gus would tell. I don't think that puppet can keep his mouth shut. All right. Okay, so yes, we can hear her, Jen says. And Mary Jones says the same things. And so does RV Kids. All right, so this is what's going on. She's got these questions she's going to ask me. I'll do my best to give straightforward answers and not stupid ones. Because if you were asking Kat, she would give you stupid meows. You wouldn't even be able to understand. It'd be, when you see these police videos where they go inaudible, that's what the cat would be if you were asking her questions.
Right.
So I'm going to turn, she's going to get really close to the microphone up there. And just don't shake the camera.
I'm trying not to.
Okay, so she's going to fire off questions, and I am going to, Avenger RV Avenger says, meow.
All right, so a little background you guys missed from the first section that you didn't hear is that me and Rick have known each other for quite some time. So I know he has the potential to answer with BS.
Project your voice.
I am projecting my voice. Can you guys hear me okay? Jen, can you hear me okay?
Black Guy says they're hitting the road in a few days heading to Ohio. That's what I'm talking about. No, Jen just wrote Chili W Dog. RV Kid says, yep, they can hear you.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this because I have 19 questions. I don't know if we'll be able to get them all today. But
well, we don't use them. I'm going to turn on you.
We will do our best. I'm going to start out with a really easy one, Rick.
Hippie
Rick. What's your favorite memory?
Of all time?
Of all time.
What the hell? Of all time?
Starting out easy.
That's an easy one? My favorite memory of all time is an easy one?
Don't think too hard.
You know what? This is going to be a stupid. My favorite memory is a horror. So I was like 5 years old. And you know those, back in the day, there was these Tonka trucks. They were made of metal. They weren't plastic. They were these yellow Tonka trucks, right?
Right.
So I was like 5 years old. And I was riding it, and our roads just got paved. And I was riding it, sitting in the back of the Tonka truck, riding it down a hill. And I fell off, and I got one of those raspberry things on my knee where it's all bruised up and bloody mess. I go home to my grandmother. And my grandmother, who's passed away now, asked me what happened. I told my grandmother my sister bit me. My grandma was a nurse. She could tell a raspberry from a sister bite, right? And she proceeded to take me to the back room with those yardsticks, and she bent me over her knee, and she goes, "This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me." And then her very first swing of it broke on my butt. And it made her so mad. She went to the kitchen to find other utensils to spank me with, and she couldn't find anything, so she let me go. I think that's my favorite memory. Plus, I mean, I love my grandmother, and that was just a fun thing. So that's my favorite all time. It's better than the kids being born.
Well, that's wonderful. Now that we got that out of the way.
Well, you asked.
I'm going to ask some of the questions that some folks have probably asked you before, but probably they've wanted to ask you. They're not all going to be focused on the same thing, so don't get caught up in that. How long have you been driving a truck on long hauls?
Long hauls? Oh, God. I was a local driver for like 5 years in Stockton, California. I was a local driver in Wildwood, Florida, and Disney Universal for about 5 years. So I would say over the road, 20 years, about 20 years over the road.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it sure
is.
It's
a lot of miles.
It's a lot of miles. It is exactly 3 point something. Boy, that's not exact, is it? It's over 3 million safe driving miles, no accidents.
That's amazing.
Knock on wood.
What got you started in the trucking industry?
In the trucking industry, I had no future. So I just got back from Iraq, and it was time, and I could either ETS, I could get out of the military, or re-enlist. So when I went to go sit down in my CO's office, he goes, "You might as well sign back up. There's no jobs out there whatsoever." And before I had a chance to do that, we ended up having to go to Sarajevo and do some business over there when we came back from Iraq. And then so when I came back to the States for the last time, I said, you know what? No, I was stationed at Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah, Georgia, and Dixie Crystals was hiring. And I said, you know what? I can get a job on the outside, right? And so I just ETS'd. Next thing you know, I was in Savannah, Georgia. A TV commercial came on saying, you could be a truck driver. Go see the country, travel the country, get paid. And I said, I could do that. And so I went to a company. They hired me on the spot. And then I drove back on post, and I pulled up to our where my CO's office was, and I said, "Sir, I make more money than you," and I was so happy to rub it in his face. I had a cool CO.
What's the hardest part?
Hold on, we're getting some questions at the same time.
Sorry.
So let's do that and then
Let's
catch
do
up.
question.
Okay, so Mary Jones says, "How long was you in for?" I was only in for 4 years. I spent like 6 months in Panama, 2 years in Iraq and Saudi Arabia, about 1 year over in Sarajevo and stuff, right when all that stuff started happening, and then the process of coming back the fourth year, kind of ETSing and kind of just decompressing. So I was only in for 4 years. Go ahead.
What's the hardest part about being on the road most of the time?
Cleaning the litter box. Oh, this got to be serious, huh?
That's pretty serious.
That is serious. You want to know the truth? The honest truth?
I do.
There's nothing hard about being on the road. I've been doing it for 30 years. It's like it's just a part of life now. So you just travel. I get to go see things. I have people all over the United States. I get to hang out. I can go from one city to another and just crash at people's houses, and just everybody that I've met have kind of become family. And you'll see that tomorrow when we get to Metropolis. It's just like everybody. So nothing about the job is hard.
That's good. What got you started shooting YouTube videos?
Anybody in the feed want to pick that one up? Yeah. Okay, so Google Glass kind of started me in the video thing. And then Adam, he quit his job at the feed store and he bought a van, and he moved out of his parents' house in Kissimmee, and he went to New Orleans to shoot some video with his telephone after Hurricane Katrina. And he snuck onto property at Six Flags in New Orleans, and his video just blew up, right? It just got huge, and then he decided, you know what? I'm just going to travel the country, living in a van and shooting videos, and forget about, I'm done with work. I'm done doing all this stuff. I'm just going to focus on YouTube. And I've been, when he worked. He worked at like Winn-Dixie, and so I knew when he was doing all this stuff, it was just like, and then I seen what he was doing. I said, I want to do that, and so I had an HTC Evo, and I started shooting videos with my telephone with my HTC Evo, and they would say, back in those days, it was like 2-hour videos. I'd be out in Washington State, and I didn't know how to edit videos, so I would just do a 2-hour video, and I would post it. But this is my other channel, not this channel. And it was just like, I think it's all because of Adam. I think Adam is the reason I started kind of focusing more on that. If anybody wants to know his channel, it's Adam the Woo. Tommy Travels talks about him too. As a matter of fact, Tommy was also influenced by Adam. So thank you, Adam.
Who or what has been the most helpful person or thing to you in finding your niche in YouTube, your niche?
I never had a niche for years. I was trying to find a niche. And Adam, the living in the van was part of it. And then he got an RV called he named it Large Marge, just like Pee-wee's, or, Large Marge. You all seen Pee-wee. That was an influence off the bat for me to get Cousin Eddie. And this girl right here is actually the one that named Cousin Eddie. So,
woo me.
Yay, I'm giving you that credit. So I would say Cousin Eddie, and then I still didn't have a niche. And then Camo Dave highlighted me on a couple videos, like I think 2 or 3 videos. And then Blue Wave Odyssey found me on Camo Dave's channel. So, and then kind of contacted me, and Camper Life, and we all just and kind of start with when he was creating this community. And I said, you know what, nomadic community, that's a really cool idea. So I would say Adam started it, Camo Dave kicked it in for me, and then Blue Wave Odyssey just created this, what we have now. So it's kind of 3 people.
Are there any new questions we need to answer?
Oh, I should probably look. Thank you for your service. Yeah. Everybody always says that to people, right? But hey, I needed a job. The military was there. I had 2 kids. So, Avenger RV Avenger, same thing. Thank you. And then thank you guys. Thank everybody. I don't like being thanked for that stuff, but I appreciate it. Tommy Travel says it's the Daily Woo, and he pops right in, or pops right up. Okay, so yeah, just type in the Daily Woo, or you could just type in Adam the Woo, or whatever, but the Daily Woo. And I'm a little bit jealous of him and Jackie and everybody because they got to go to Disney yesterday. And today was yesterday was Dapper Day, but Saturday, the People Mover started working again at Disney, and I wasn't home to get on the People Mover. It sucked. Jen Vargas says yes. Don't know what she's saying yes to. So any other questions? Mary Jones says, I think a lot of help with Hippie's channel. You are with him most times. Oh, Jen? Jen's been a huge help. Jen's been Glass family, but we transcended Glass family, and we're actually family now. So it's Jen. There's not enough words to talk about Jen Vargas. I can't. Heck, we're going to Hawaii in September. Me and Jen, Hawaii, Hoppin' Island. So yeah, Jen is she's special to me. Not to get all misty-eyed here. Is the cat sneezing? No, the cat is not sneezing. Okay, for her camera debut. Oh, she's sleeping. I hate to pick her up. She's sick. She's really old, but she's so sweet. So this is Peter, and she is a female named Peter. Look at her. Oh, she's so sweet. I met her about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been about 4 years since we hung out. So she's like, but she's sick, so she's coughing. That wasn't Cat. Jen says, hold on. Avenger RV Avenger says, I love the People Mover on a hot day. You know when I like the People Mover? Is I like to be on Splash Mountain, or I like to be on the People Mover during the fireworks. Best time to be on the People Mover. Jen says, help, I don't know how, LOL. Crying Rick. Jen, I lost you. We are going to Hawaii. Yes, we are. Box Van D, she's another. So you were asking influences?
Mm-hmm.
Box Van wasn't an influence, but she is an inspiration. And I know you've been watching a lot of Box Van D's videos lately, and you were really impressed with her when Kat was shooting her video of her Box Van tour yesterday. Because Box Van, I've been trying to push your videos out to people. So she says, I don't know what Glass family is, Nomadic Hippie. I don't have my Google glasses here. Google had a program about.
I got mine in 2013. Some people got theirs, I think, as
2012.
early as 2012.
And I got mine 2012. You're a latecomer. Lady, you're a latecomer. So it was a thing, an experiment, a guinea pig experiment that a few of us in the stream were a part of. Wearable tech, their glasses, smart glasses, and that's what that was. Tommy says, I've never been to Disney World, but I'm a People Mover expert now. If you would have stayed just a couple more days, I would have took you over there. You should have went anyway. You came all the way to Florida and didn't do Disney. Okay, Micah Teresa's in. I was just talking about you guys. How I've been missing all of your streams lately, and I need to get in there. All right, so next question. Fire away.
Oh, there's a lot. I'm trying to decide if I need to skip some.
Nope, keep going.
Get to the good stuff.
No, just keep going. I like the easy ones.
What is your absolute favorite roadside attraction and why?
There are so many. I got my new favorite. Jen, would you say that Area 15 in Las Vegas is considered a roadside attraction? I'm going to consider it a roadside attraction. I'm going to say Area 15 Meow Wolf Mega Mart. If Morgan watches this, Super Museum, Keith Holt, Hillbilly Gardens, yeah, you're my heart. But best, mind-blowing, that just where your brain melts out your ears, Meow Wolf, Las Vegas, Mega Mart, best.
Awesome.
Better than the Spam Museum. Mothman has nothing on Mega Mart.
What, in your opinion, has made trucking more difficult due to COVID? Has anything been made easier or better because of COVID?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading. What? Did you ask a question? What was that?
I said, what, in your opinion, has made trucking more difficult because of COVID? And has anything been made easier or better because of COVID?
When the United States finally didn't listen to certain people in government and started taking this stuff seriously and just kind of didn't listen to a certain person, and we started shutting down, right? COVID made life so easy. The roadways were empty. I could travel through Chicago like that, right? I wasn't never stuck in traffic jams. I needed a place to park at night to sleep. Parking lots were empty. No hassle. I kind of wish COVID was going strong. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm vaccinated. I'm glad everybody's wearing masks. But there was a time where I was really happy that this was going on, not for the sickness or the illness or the death, but just because it was making life so easy for truck drivers, man. It was great. That aspect of it was. The difficult part was I working a lot. It was like you have to keep the store stocked, so we were going. We could bypass hours. We had these personal conveyance hours where you could just drive for 24 hours and not sleep. And by the time you get here and get there, you're so tired, but at least you had parking to sleep it off. But so I would say that's what it is. It was great, easy to find parking, but we were working a heck of a lot more.
What is your favorite thing that every or nearly every state, at least the ones you've been in, have in common?
That went over my head. What was that?
What's your favorite thing that every state or nearly every state has in common?
Food, tacos. It has in common?
Yeah.
Every state or just?
Nearly every state that you've been to.
I would say you always find cool people. No state has nothing in common, though. What kind of answer were you expecting on that one?
I don't know. I was asking you the questions.
Every state
has a lot of things in common. If you think about the stores.
I don't care about stores.
There's a lot of things in common, but there's a lot of things different. As you know, eating is very different in different states.
Yeah. So living in the South, living in Florida, but where I go, like I could be in Florida, I could be in Orlando, right? And I have my places. Universal takes care of me, Disney takes care of me. But I can go to Minnesota, where Tommy Travels lives, and I can have that same because the Mall of America's there. So everything I get at home, I get there. Or if I'm in New Orleans, I can hit some of the same stuff. They have a Pat O'Brien's, I can hit all Bubba Gums, whatever so everywhere I go has those. I never feel like I'm away from home a lot of times. Like I was listening to Jimmy Buffett the other day, and you go, doesn't this make you miss home? And I was, yeah, and we were right by Mall of America. And I said, but we can go right over here to Jimmy Buffett's and eat. So it was like, everywhere I go, I'm home. That's a great thing about travel. You're always home, whether you're in an RV or a truck. So, I don't know. I'm always home.
Well, we're getting close, but I'm still going to power through these. What do you think is the most common misperception that people have about trucking life?
That it's hard. Because it's not.
It's hard to adapt to, in my opinion.
I'm going to ask you those questions. Riding with me, what's it like getting out of your house, hopping in a seat here, and traveling around? I got questions for you coming up on your stream. Just wait. So, what the misconceptions of truck driving? That truck drivers are smart because we're not. I during this whole pandemic, after 30 years of driving, everybody thinks it's like Convoy or Smokey and the Bandit or something. Everybody thinks it's all cool, but during these difficult times when things, you're supposed to protect your fellow man or fellow woman or fellow cat, you realize truck drivers really don't give a shit, and they don't care about their fellow person very often. And you see it when you walk into truck stops, you see it when you sit down to eat, you see it. And that's why when people say, oh, you're a truck driver, I don't like to be considered a truck driver. I just like to be considered a traveler. And at the moment, this is my home and my means of going to see things. So, I don't know.
Is there any questions we should address?
Any questions we should address? Let's see here. I love staying at Cracker Barrel. Guess what, Teresa? We just came out of Cracker Barrel. I'm in a Cracker Barrel parking lot right now. It's closed. We just ate. I had the meatloaf. And if you guys want to try something cool, the butterscotch hot. It's like they have a cold one and a hot one, and I just had the hot one. Wow, was it good? But yeah, I'm in a Cracker Barrel right now. Tommy Travels says, Jen Vargas, on Friday I did Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel pop-up. That was a good video too. That was at Mall of America. Oh, he says it right here. It was Mall of America. It was amazing. Yeah, I watched that one. Boxman says, home is wherever I park my box truck. That's what I figure. It's where every home is anywhere. I was telling you earlier today, we were talking about buying houses or whatever, and I've had my houses, right? And but it makes you feel like you're planted. You're just planted, and you go to work, you come home, you go to work, you come home, you go to work, come home. On the weekends, you mow your grass. Sunday, you might get a little bit of time, run over to Disney for an hour. And it's just that mundane crap. And I was never into that. And so being a traveler, like it's anywhere's home. I agree, Boxman. Avenger says, you're not hogging an RV spot, are you, hippie? No, there's one RV, there's a trailer over there. That one over there looks just like Blue Wave Odysseys. It's parked behind the Cracker Barrel. I'm here, if any of you guys know, when you leave St. Louis and you're heading south, like you're heading to Nashville or Metropolis, where hope everybody stops this summer, you climb this little hill. BB knows where I'm at. BB actually met me in this parking lot before. But there's a little hotel here. I think it's a Motel 6 or something. And they have a little dirt lot right next to the Cracker Barrel parking lot. So I like to come here, park, go and grab a bite to eat and continue on. But I'm out of hours tonight. Okay. Hey, RV Butterfly. How are you doing? And RV Butterfly is also saying hi to everybody. Okay, so next question. Fire away. That's my Swedish. We stopped at a Swedish town today. Go ahead.
What do you think is the most common misperception that people have about your regular life, your non-trucking life?
When I brought you down, Jen Vargas knows this because I talk. I don't keep secrets. You've known me for a long time. So, and I've talked to Jen about this too, and I've talked to you about it, and I told you a long time ago. So, what was it, about 4 years ago, you flown down, I brought you to Halloween Horror Nights for 3 nights, and you were under the misconception that I'm somebody special, because, and I had a hard time proving that I'm nobody, right? Because we get out of the hotel room, we're going over to Universal Studios, so we're hopping on a boat, and there's a family from Norway.
So.
Yeah, they were from Norway. There must have been, 8 of them? They all knew who I was. They came to the United States to go to Universal, to stay at Cabana Bay because of me. And she goes, I knew you're somebody. I know it. And I go, holy shit, this family is not helping the cause, man. So I think the misconception is that I'm somebody and I'm not, and I'm a nobody. So I think that's a misconception.
I had a feeling you were going to answer that way. I just wanted to hear if that
What's
was
the
it.
truth? You know I'm a nobody now, right?
Oh, you are nobody. That's
there you
for
go.
Sure.
That's exactly.
Whatever. You're everyone. You're the everyman.
I'm the okay. I'll be the everyman. Okay, gotcha.
All right, we've only got 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna try to get through these. What about your lifestyle makes having a regular YouTube channel difficult?
What about my lifestyle? Not having time to come up with content. You're driving, and then you're going, oh my god, I gotta come up with something, and I just don't have time to pull over. Oh, I can't. There goes south of the border. I want to stop and get. I know I can get some content south of the border, but I got to continue on because I got to be somewhere at a specific time. So being on a time schedule sometimes makes it difficult.
Do you have any advice for new truckers?
Stay single. Stay single. You know, it's hard. If you're in a relationship, you can't be a truck driver. You got a wife and kids at home. You're out here for 30 days at a time. Your marriage goes kaput. Ask my ex-wife. She'll tell you. It's hard on family and hard on relationships. So if you're going to be a truck driver, start young, stay single, bank your money. Later on in life, you want to start a relationship, go for it.
Do you have any advice for new YouTube content creators?
I'm barely a content creator. My God. Yeah, actually I do. That's a good question. Join a community. If you're gonna start a YouTube channel, you don't have to narrow down your niche right away, I would say, but the best thing that ever happened to me was joining a community like the nomadic community, because even though we're all kind of doing our own thing now, and we may not hit everybody's live stream, we may not be able to watch everybody's videos, but we're not going nowhere. We're YouTube family, very similar to Google Glass family. So yeah, join a community and watch other people's videos when you can, unless life gets in the way, and make sure you leave the comments and show support to other people. They'll show support to you, and you grow that community. The community, it's all about community. There you go. That's for you too. So I'm teaching you now.
You already touched on this a little bit, but do you think a lot of people choose trucking to avoid being stuck in one spot, one relationship,
I was
and
reading
one
Jen
lifestyle?
Vargas. Hold on a second. I have to disagree with Jen Vargas. Oh, where'd it go? That's not Jen. There's Jen. I disagree, Jen. My content is crap. You know who's good? Is everybody else in this stream. Mary, thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Mary Jones, for putting that up there. Artscape Adventures by Lisa, who has been, that's somebody that watches videos right there. I'm telling you. Okay, everything's popping up. Okay, go ahead. What was the question?
Do you think, you touched on this already, do you think that a lot of people choose trucking to avoid being stuck in one spot, one relationship, one lifestyle?
What's with all these stupid trucking questions? Holy crap.
Because you spend a lot of time in the truck.
But that's an emotional question to ask.
Well, so that's why I don't want
join trucking to avoid?
Yeah, to avoid commitment to life as many people know it.
That's a good question.
And I didn't say did you, I said do you feel like a lot of truckers
I'm not, I could only reflect on myself. I think that might, that's a good subject. I might have, if my ex-wife does not watch this, Margie, don't watch. Okay, so as a local driver back in the day, it was all about knocking the house out, raising the kids, doing all this stuff. But then when money started getting short, I said, you know what? I need to go over the road. Once I got a taste of what it was like to be over the road, I started staying out longer and longer, from 30 days to 60 days to 90 days before even going home. And I think it was an escape also. I could fall into that category.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
you know what? I'm still in a relationship. I got a cat.
I
And
know.
I'm going to steal your dogs.
No, the dogs are going to always be mine.
No.
They'll love you, though.
They do. Look at her.
All right, my last question for you tonight.
Finally.
For the camera.
For the camera?
Yeah, I might ask you other questions.
I won't answer unless the camera's on.
You will.
Far away.
What do you want to leave people wondering about?
Do I got a tattoo on my ass? What do I want to leave people wondering about?
Yeah.
No, I think life should be a mystery. It should be a mystery.
Oh, we've got 5 minutes left. You better check.
Okay, so it is. I'm going to go. That's it? You're done?
Those are my questions for now.
Yay, that was almost painless. Okay, so let's go back through here. Lisa has beautiful content. I've seen it. Here we go. There it is. Meant to be. Lisa has beautiful content. She does. And so supportive. Hold on a second. Mary Jones says something here. Greg is not coming in outright. Well, oh, there's Greg. What did he say? What are you talking about, Mary? Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Okay, so Box Fan, hold on. Artscape says, what does Lisa say? Where'd it go? Tattoo on your arse? That's not how I spell it. ARSS? Is that the Webster's Dictionary spelling? I have never read the dictionary. I don't know.
I did not see it in the Merriam-Webster today when we were discussing.
Okay, guys, so that is about it. It was just a nice, quick little stream. Keep it under an hour because I don't know if Tommy's going to go on. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But if anybody is going to be going live, please go ahead and drop your link for your stream. If my moderators one last time, PB3, if you would put in Steph's Graffiti Across America channel, there's going to be videos coming.
Thank you, Reverend Tommy, for subscribing.
Reverend Tommy subscribed?
He did.
Wow. Actually, Reverend, she had some of your hot sauce.
For being
was it on those tacos?
For being the jalapeno hot sauce. No, it wasn't on the tacos. It was on my hash browns.
It was Waffle House special. You poured it on your Waffle House.
And it was, for just being jalapeno, it was spicy. And I can eat hot with the hottest of the hot. And that scared me for your, I think it's a Carolina Reaper hot sauce that we still have to try. That scares me.
There's a third bottle, and it's in this truck somewhere, and I can't find it. So I need to find Tommy's third bottle. We got 2 in Cousin Eddie, and I got 1 here in the truck somewhere, and I can't find it. Unless the Chihuahuas ate it. Could be. So Avenger RV Adventure says they smashed Steph's button.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Unless the Chihuahuas ate it. Hold on a second. Jen says, I need to try this hot sauce. Jen, when I come home, I will pour it down your throat. You can have some. We'll take it. Somebody owes me tacos in Old Town anyway, so that's a perfect time to come and try out the hot sauce. So we will hit Old Town Kissimmee, go out for tacos, and I will bring Reverend Tommy Two Tones hot sauce. I will bring all 3 bottles. You can pick and choose. All right, guys, James Cantonese is here. I see someone saying hi to James. Where's James? I gotta say hello to my buddy. Oh, there he is. Is that James? There he is. Hi, James. How are you doing? He's got the little thumbs up going. Have any of you guys seen? Okay, so Jerry Hawley has like a whole. Did he buy it? I haven't watched Jerry Hawley. I need to catch up with him. Did he just buy a new massive RV? Because in this image, I was seeing it today. I was going to go watch a replay, and I seen the image of this ginormous RV, Class A. So Jerry is kicking it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Let me scroll down here to the bottom. Lisa says, love Old Town, lots of fun. The car race is, we were, when I got back from Las Vegas, you had just gotten here, and me and Jen just got off the plane, and then we went to the hot pot, and then over to Old Town, and it was a Friday night, and car night was going on, and you could not walk the streets in Old Town. The cars were going up and down, up and down. I'm trying to jump to this store, to that store to see all my friends, getting my new shoes, and looking at Doctor Who stuff, and it was a madhouse down there. Life is back to normal in Florida. It's not a good thing, but if you're out to have fun, it's a good thing, though. So, yeah. Well, I love Old Town, too. Mortem Manor. Go to Mortem Manor if you're in town. Tell them I sent you. Tell them I sent you.
That place is very scary.
It is spooky. Nonsense Live. Yes, it is, Pablo. It is. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and sign off. I love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, it was just a quick Q&A. And,
thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you on your live.
I just hope that you're going to let me interview you because I got some questions.
You can't stump me, Rick.
Oh, I can. I got to pull out my old mathematic books and spelling. I got questions. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and sign off. Hold on. What does Jen say here? Kissimmee was a complete opposite of Las Vegas from a face mask perspective. Oh, my God. If you want to feel safe in a major U.S. city, go to Las Vegas. Vegas is knocking it out of the park. What a great time. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Boxfan says good interview. If I try and click it, and it goes up. Boxfan says good interview. Thank you, D. Love you. And let's see here. What do we got? RV Butterfly saying good night. James Cantonese saying good night. Metav saying goodnight. Evening. Let's see. Lisa saying goodnight. Avenger RV Adventure. All right, everybody. I love you all. Let me erase this, and I'm going to click the end broadcast button, and I almost pressed it. And I wasn't talking. All right. Until the next time, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, everybody. What? Are you saying something, Cat? Meow? Oh, I didn't say come off the dash. Come here. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Come on over here. Come here. What? Come here. Oh, come off the dash. She doesn't come off the dash for just anybody, but she came off the dash for you people. She came off the dash for you. All right, guys. I love you all. We will talk to you on the next one. Until then, can you do a peace sign? She can't do a peace sign. Love you guys. Peace out.